If you're in your car and you see a tornado, the best thing to do is buckle up and ride it out. Here at the Centerville Service Center in the 100 block of North Main Street, about a dozen windows at least are completely shattered, and several cars in the parking lot were damaged too by the storm, and it was all caused by this. Right now I'm standing in someone's backyard and there's a lot of damage here. Take a look at this huge tree that was just torn from the ground. There's a lot of trash in this front yard and the smell out here is horrible. Officials say the house is actually infested with bed bugs. Now, police tell us this was a murder-suicide. They say the suspect shot a man outside of this apartment building behind me and then shot a 10-year-old boy who was sitting in a car, all before going inside the apartment building and killing himself. A single candle is still lit at this vigil in front of Jesse Swain's South Ardmore home, where police say someone shot several times into this window, killing the 73-year-old grandmother.
Glory, glory, hallelujah.
Mourners sing a soulful song.
As we forgive those that trespass against us.
Recite a poignant prayer.
Where's the love? Where's the peace at?
And deliver a meaningful message after what they call a senseless death.
I miss her so much, and I just wish that she was still here with us. Like, why would y'all do that to her?
Police say late Sunday night, someone fired several shots into Jesse Swain's home, hitting her while she slept in bed.
I know she don't deserve it.
Swain was rushed to the hospital but passed away Monday morning, which was her 73rd birthday.
I had just baked her birthday cake, and her favorite was strawberry, and she never got a chance to eat a piece.
Swain's family believes the shooting was retaliation for another murder that may have involved a family member. Police are not confirming that, but authorities are looking to question 19-year-old Stephen Swain in the shooting death of Jamichael Harris.
Let us bow our head in prayer.
Despite the way she died, Swain's family says they find comfort knowing she's in a better place.
But I know my mother's in heaven.
I feel better, so much better, since I laid my burdens down.
Swain's family says that they hope her death serves as a wake-up call to the city of Dayton and helps curb violence. Now, a memorial fund has been set up in her name at Wright Pat Credit Union. Reporting live, Anthony Kiekow, 2 News on your side. Each morning, John Snow leaves his home, gets in his truck, and heads to Byron Cemetery.
Just mainly to water the flowers and just pay my respects. In life, your son was a shining example of all that is best in our land. In rest, may he find the peace we all seek. Sincerely, Barack Obama. I mean, I knew after the Twin Towers fell that he was going to go in the military.
But John didn't know his son Jesse Snow would die in Afghanistan and he'd be left with only medals.
Now this is a Purple Heart coin.
And memories.
Now I always think of my son and that little red stool right there because that's where he sat on and where we talked.
John keeps some of Jesse's belongings locked in a trunk.
But this is Jesse's uniform that came back from Dover, Delaware.
If only he could do the same with his pain.
I mean, I'm not saying it smells like Jesse, but I feel like it was close to him and it was important, so.
This is only the 3rd time he's opened the trunk.
It is painful.
But the pain of an unfinished life is tempered by the promise of one that's about to begin. Jesse's brother is about to become the father of a baby girl.
And she'll know exactly who her uncle was and what a hero he was.
A hero whose compassion was captured in life and carried over to canvas in death.
But he was going to make the country a lot better for just the average child.
This is normally a quiet place, reserved for the departed.
Specialist Jesse Adam Snow, born April 18th, 1985, killed in action November 14th, 2010.
John says November 14th was far too soon for Snow to fall.
I love my son so much, you'll never know. And see, I'm pretty good at it. I don't normally do this. I do it by myself, but I miss him. I mean, it's like you expect him to come home, and he gives me that last call.
That last call was on Veterans Day, 3 days before a dangerous mission.
I said, "What's wrong, Jesse?" He says, "Dad, it's going to be bad."
According to reports, Jesse's unit was ambushed. He was killed while using his body to shield a wounded soldier.
He was a hero that day on November 14th.
Jesse was awarded the Silver Star.
I'm very proud of you. You were a good soldier.
The rest of the Snow family doesn't know John visits Jesse's grave every day. It's a discreet ritual between a father and son.
And every little tear I shed for you, my son. So, I love you, Jesse.
Mark, it got hot earlier today at a city council meeting when a woman flipped out on the mayor over some nasty words he said in this newspaper.
The inappropriate comments you made were so crude, I can't even say I'm here today.
Stephanie Lee says Mayor Gary Lightso's mouth needs to be washed out with soap after saying a few dirty words.
There's the first word, the second word, and then the third word. I expect more from a public official. You're representing my city. I don't appreciate this.
The mayor's words appeared in the January 19th edition of the Dayton City paper, but Lee read them while having dinner in Vandalia.
I'm embarrassed. And I was in Vandalia, so now what do they think about our city? They already think Dayton is the ghetto.
I did say those words.
And the mayor says he has an explanation for saying them.
And so the comments that I used in that article were comments that were used to describe me.
The mayor also says it's not his fault the paper actually printed the curse words.
The city paper is making an effort to be more edgy, and they chose to print that. I didn't tell them they had to. They chose to print that because they want to be more edgy.
But Lee tells us those are just excuses.
This is a free paper, free. Anyone can get it. Children have access to this, and he thinks it's appropriate to share this information.
Earlier, I spoke on the phone with the city paper's publisher who tells me he had a responsibility to print exactly what the mayor said, and that's what he did. Reporting live, Anthony Kiekow, 2 News on your side.